referees and respect has come up this week after Jurgen Klopp was sent off and charged last weekend. Do you think enough respect is shown towards referees?
No, I think that first of all we have to show always respect. Sometimes you agree, sometimes you don't agree the decision. But you know very well, in the past I was angry much more with the VAR, not with the referee decision, because I think that the referee decision during the game sometimes is positive, you can take advantage, sometimes it's negative, and you can hurt you. But I think that we have to try to use the common sense in every moment. I know that it's not simple. Sometimes it's not, because for example, for myself, I live the game with great passion, and you are totally involved in the situation, and sometimes it happens also for the referee, and I think the best is to find always the right balance, the right balance, and for us to have a great respect for the referee, for the linesman, for the fourth official man. At the same time, I think the referee sometimes is good to understand the moment, and sometimes it's good also the look what happened, but only you show to be intelligent, and but the respect has to be always in every moment, and we have to show respect for the referee has to show respect for us. But honestly, in England there is great respect. I see great respect between the two parts, and
Roman, do you want to?
Antonio, can I ask you about Newcastle again? You said in the future it will be dangerous, but they've won 4 of their last 6 visits here. At the moment, do you consider them a big club?
But at the moment, if you consider the final part of the last season, because they finished very well last season, and they went in the transfer market in January strongly, and then also in the summer they improved what they did in the final part of the season. I think that you have to pay great attention to consider Newcastle a really, really good team with a good coach. I know the coach, and Eddie Howe is a really good coach. His staff, they are really prepared. And if you match the final part of the last season and the start of this season, you feel that you are talking about a really, really good team with good players, with a project, with a strong owner, and with the desire to become an important club in England.
And just finally, Bissouma, when you signed him, you said he was a great player, and then another time you said he was taking time to adapt tactically. Yeah. Are you worried about the length of time he's taking to really adapt to the technical demands you require?
But I think that it's normal. It's normal because for sure you have to know if you sign a player, for example, from Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, big team, and you know that you are signing a player that is used to cope with high pressure, with to play game high level, and is normal, is different. And I think Tottenham, a club like Tottenham, is right to sign this type of player, also because, I repeat, If you go to sign a player of Real Madrid, Barcelona, or Bayern Munich, you have to spend 70, 80, 60 millions. I think a club like us, in this moment, we can't do it. And for this reason, we have to try good player, young player, to develop like Bissouma, because Bis for me is a good player, and he's taking his time to go into the game. But for the game, for example, again against United, for me he played a good game. He played a good game, and his performance was. He did what I asked him. For sure, I know that he's going to play and to take game. He will improve, and he will be part of this club for many years, because I repeat, we are talking about a really good player and also a good person. Bis.
Dave?
Antonio, I think most of us thought that when you had the ball against United that you just didn't do enough good things with it. I don't know if you can agree as well, but what do you think the reasons for that were? Were there technical reasons, or was it maybe that big game mentality reasons?
But about Bis, about Bissouma.
No, not about
Generally?
About the whole team. When you had
But honestly, when we had the ball and we had the ball 50-50 during the game, and for sure when we had the ball, we could exploit much better offensive situation. Instead, many times we made bad decision, and I think we did a lot of mistakes, and the passes wasn't not great accuracy, in the pass, and we lost a lot of stupid ball, I think, because the way that we prepared to attack United, in my opinion, my idea was good, and we were prepared to hurt them with the ball, and then I think that we could do much better, and to try to exploit much better offensive situation. Yeah.
So was that? So basically, what you're talking about is execution under pressure. Do you think that that's a big part? That's one of possibly the biggest hurdle that your team have to overcome in those big games?
But you know very well, and the big games, when the level is high and the pressure is high, and you know much better than me, because you are English now, and to play at Old Trafford is not simple, it's not easy. A lot of noise, messing atmosphere, and the fans push a lot. The level of your opponent is really high, and for sure the pressure is really high. For this reason, the step that we have to do to try to cope also with this pressure, and especially, I repeat, because I think the way to attack, the way to hurt them was good in the idea, but at the same time, you know that you have to have more accuracy in every situation, to try to have a good finish. Yeah, I think we could do much better under this aspect.
Okay, Tom, Matt, and then Jack, please.
Hi, Antonio.
Hi.
I'm just interested that earlier you said that you need to manage those periods of suffering better. What do you think? How do you do that? Is that a mental thing? Is that experience about being a bit more clever in those periods when the team is under?
Yeah, I think that the experience is very important in this situation, and because sometimes when you are suffering, and I was player, and sometimes and you take the ball and you put the ball outside the stadium, okay, and then to breathe, or sometimes and you have an injury, you stay, and Yeah, I see a lot. I see many teams in England that they understand the moment that they are suffering and stop one player and then lose time, and in this period you breathe, your mind become clear again. But and this is this experience, and you know very well, and the team that used to win, they have everything, and the experience I think also is important. But the experience you can't buy. The experience you can improve only playing, to face some situation, to try also to find solution, no? To find solution, because you are suffering a lot, and you have to understand that maybe, and it's not the right moment to continue to start to play from the back. Go up, a long ball, fight for the second ball. This type of situation that for sure we can improve. We are working also under this aspect, but in my opinion, in the team to have an experienced player is very, very, very important, because in this moment they are good to manage these situations.
It's a bit like your players are almost too, I don't know what the word is, naive, or a bit too nice, a bit too honest, do you think?
No, but I think that now we are talking. I like to talk about a process. I like to speak about a process, about our process, and I know that we need a process to go step by step to become a really strong team, and to become a really title contenders. But I repeat, I like to speak about a process because I know and I feel that this club, this team, needed of a process, and not in 10 months, 11 months, 1 year, and then you do this, everything is okay, you become title contenders, and then you are better than City, Liverpool, Chelsea, United, Arsenal. You try in the game to do it, but you have to know that there is a process, there is a path, and this path is obligatory, and is compulsory. Maybe no, it's compulsory, as it's not facultative, and you have to do through this to become. And if you want to fight for something special, to win trophy, and to be competitive in England and Europe.
Antonio, hi.
Yeah.
Can you develop this process by signing players? You said you can't buy experience, but you think you can buy something that will help?
Yeah, but you know, and in this process, and you have to involve many situations, and for sure, I said to you before, no, that, and I think that before to reach important level, we had to go through a path, and to have to improve the quality, to improve the number of the player in the squad, especially repeat if you had to play Champions League and Premier League in England. But this is part of process, and then it depends what you want. If you want to have a long process, a short process, a medium process, it depends of this. And then the solution, you have the solutions, but you have to know that we need to have patience, because I repeat, and I have great respect for the club, for what the club wants to try to do, but at the same time, I know our possibility that are different than the monsters that are in England. And, yeah. there is a difference, and but it doesn't mean that my aspiration that I doesn't want to fight and at the same level. But I think that you need to have time, patience, don't make mistakes in the transfer market. Yeah, many situations, but it's normal for a club like Tottenham in this moment.
But when you go to Manchester United and lose and don't perform well, and Arsenal and the same, and Chelsea, do you worry about if you are able to compete with these monsters this season?
Honestly, my reaction, my first reaction, I'm not worried. My first reaction that I'm angry. I'm angry because in every game, I'd like to see my team to win, to get 3 points. And my first emotion that I'm not worried is not the frustration. My first emotion that I'm angry. I'm angry because in my mind, I start every game with the hope to win the game. And when we lose, the first my emotion that I'm a bit angry because we lost. Yeah, but I'm angry with myself, not with my players. It has to be very, very clear. And then I try to use this situation in myself to understand the way, to try to improve and to avoid. Because I repeat, for me the defeat, I don't like the defeat. I live badly, especially the day after. When I have the defeat, for me the day after is really, really bad, and I'm trying to improve myself. But in one side, I think that could be better for my spirit and for my family. But on the other side, I know that if I lose this anger, I think that I can lose something important to transfer to my players. You understand? For the next time, to try to do everything to avoid the defeat.
What did you do yesterday?
Yesterday was usually the day after. I repeat, for me is a bit difficult. And I try also to speak with my staff, with the staff, and then to find the right solution to transfer the right message to our players. I have to transfer in every moment to go in the right direction, and I think that when you don't get a good result, the first step to become a winner is that you have to feel the defeat in yourself. And in every club that I worked, I tried to transfer this to my players, because if I'm the alone person to feel the defeat, and instead if my players and the people, the whole environment start to understand that the defeat is different than a win, I think this is the first step to become a winner.
Jack, we're just going to have time for one more, please, mate.
Antonio, do you feel that the players here all share that anger that you feel after a defeat like United or Arsenal?
Yeah, I think that my players they are starting this process. Yeah, I think so. I think that my players are starting this process to feel and that the defeat hurt them. Yeah, I think that they are starting this process, and I think so.
Okay. Thank you.